Alright guys, day 2 of the early access build to the Bloons TD 6 content, where we're going to be trying out the 3 tier 5s of the Dartling Gunner. Yesterday we tried out the Ray of Doom, which was absolutely amazing. If you guys want to see that, make sure to go check it out. It's the last video that I uploaded. And now we're going to go ahead and try another T5 upgrade of the Dartling Gunner. In today's episode, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go through the middle path, which I think is the Hydra rockets, which I'm not entirely sure what the Hydra rockets are going to do, but I'm really excited for it nonetheless. And also, thank you everyone. I completely missed the fact that I can lock the Dartling Gunner in place. Like, I literally did not even realize that until I was looking through the comments of the video, and I was like, oh my gosh, of course. So now I realize you can lock the Dartling Gunner, so that's just me being silly, guys, so my bad. Let's go advanced targeting. We're gonna go the middle path anyways. Playing on Cubism, which is, I feel like, one of the best maps for this, especially. Look at this, like, super long, like, line, right? Oh my gosh. Some balloons are already getting by, though. This is unacceptable. We'll just go ahead and get faster barrel spin. I feel like we want to get focused firing. Focused firing seems really strong. I love how the barrels turn green. That's awesome. We gotta invest, okay? Invest your bananas. I need a t-shirt that says that, guys. Invest your bananas. I'm really excited to see what's gonna come of this. Like, we have the Hydra rocket pods, which cost $5,670. Shoots depleted plutonium missiles instead of darts, which can pop black and lead balloons. That's pretty good. It costs $5,000 though, so that's pretty expensive. But I think that allows it to pop every type of balloon. So the middle path allows him to pop every single type of balloon. At least I think so, because it also gives him the ability to pop camo balloons, which could be really, really good. I'm not entirely sure though. I feel like with the Ray of Doom upgrade, once you got the lasers, it went really, really well. And then you went into like this weird spot with the T4 upgrade. It was good, but it just felt a little bit different. No, that one red balloon. Okay, I have to get it. I have to get it. Ah! I got it. I popped it. I popped it. We're fine, guys. There we go. I'm tempted to go ahead and I'm actually saving up. I want to get my monkey bank up and running. There we go. This is going to stop it. We have just like this wall of darts. The balloons are not going to be able to get by. And we're making a decent amount of money. I'll go ahead and get laser shock next. I don't know how well laser shock is going to do, because the thing that's really good with the Ray of Doom is the laser shock hits multiple different balloons. No! Right? And it like pierces balloons, but this doesn't necessarily pierce balloons. So I don't know how well the laser actually is going to do. I guess it does leave a little bit of a lingering effect on it, so it helps a little bit, but not a ton. Either way, we're doing okay. I want to make sure that we can get the Hydra rocket pods super soon, because right now some balloons are starting to get by, and I don't like it. Let's collect now, and now we can upgrade and get the Hydra rocket pods. Boom! Holy cow! Look, it shoots so fast! I was not ready for it to shoot as fast as it does. What's the next upgrade? Rocket Storm. Rocket Storm ability sends a powerful storm of rockets in all directions. Okay, that's pretty awesome. In all directions? I like that. I think that's gonna be super cool. Here, let's go ahead and actually deposit this money back, and then we can start investing it. Yeah, and look at that. It just shreds these balloons. Look at it go! Not gonna lie, this Rocket Storm is really, really cool. I think this is gonna do extra damage to Moabs. Rocket Storm is gonna be cool. Being able to have an ability is gonna be very nice, I think. Now let's go ahead and I'm gonna lock this guy in place and start working on our next banana farm. I don't know how much the T5 is gonna cost, right? The T5 is gonna cost a relatively, like, large amount of money. We can collect that, go ahead and get a bank, and we should be able to get one more bank. And now since we have 3 banks, no! All right, collect all. There we go. I had to, guys. All right, and we reset it. So far, this guy is absolutely shredding it, but I haven't seen what he does against, like, ceramic balloons and whatnot, right? So he doesn't have a lot of pierce, so he can't, like, go through large amounts of balloons, but the damage he does to the front of the balloons is disgusting. So now we have Rocket Storm, and then the M.A.D, Moab Assured Destroyer. Each missile does extreme damage to Moab-class balloons. Okay, this looks awesome. Look how cool he looks. He looks like Darth Vader. Look at the triangle. Like, that looks so cool. All right, guys, we ready for this ability? Do we save it for the Moab? Let's save it for the Moab. I want to save it, and then I'm going to use it as soon as round 40 comes around, and we're going to use it on the Moab, and it's going to be awesome. Oh, yeah, look, he's kind of having a little bit of problems with ceramics, but not that big of a problem. All right, let's do this, guys. Ready? Ready? Here comes the Moab. I'm ready. I'm so excited. Let's hit that button. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Whoa! Look at that. It just like goes non-stop. That's so good. That's so, okay, I don't know if it's good, but it looks awesome, guys. Look at this. Whoosh. Here, let's play it in slow motion. Oh, that looks so cool. And then you can play it on normal, and it just like follows you. Look at that. That's so cool. That's so good. I like that because basically the modded tower, the problem I had is it instantly activated, right? But now I can click on this button, and then I can move around and still get advantage out of it. Here's the main problem is it doesn't look like it really goes in the middle that much, right? It really spreads out. There's definitely going to be some maps where it's really good and some maps where it's like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes I think it's going to be really, really powerful and sometimes it's just going to be like, okay, so like, where would this be like absolutely insane? I want to get a bunch of these, by the way. I think what I want to do is I want to save up, collect all the money I can, which we're getting it's almost maxed out. And then once it maxes out, let's actually collect it now. Then we're at $53,000. Make sure we use our, yeah, because this like, that's like an, oh shoot, I'm about to lose ability. And then you just pop that and then you're big chilling, guys. Like you're just destroying balloons once you do that. So I think I like this a lot. But what is the next upgrade gonna do? What's it say? Moab Assured Destroyer. Each missile does extreme damage to Moab class balloons. So what you're telling me is the Ray of Doom absolutely annihilates all the smaller balloons, right? So with this plus the M.A.D, which is gonna apparently do extreme damage to Moab class balloons, you don't need any other towers, right? That's what I'm hearing. We don't need any other towers. Like no other, only Dartling Gunner. Like we only need the Dartling Gunner. There's nothing else that could ever be needed, and we're very close to being able to. Oh, let's use the ability. Holy cow, that ability feels so good when you're overwhelmed. Like, when I'm struggling, guys, oh, let's upgrade this. Here, wait. Before we start, I'm going to turn off auto start. Because, like, I want to be able to, like, oh, look, we're about to lose. Whoosh! Okay, that's so cool, guys. All right, guys. Let's upgrade and get the next. Let's get to see what the second T5 of the Dartling Gunner is. Now, guys, if you want to see the third path tomorrow, hit that like button, guys. If we can get 20,000 likes on this video, I'll upload another video tomorrow showing the final path for the Dartling Gunner, guys. So that's gonna be pretty awesome, and let's do this, guys. So let's upgrade. The M.A.D costs $30,000 less than this, so I don't expect it to be super cool, but let's see. 3, 2, 1, boom! Oh my gosh, he's in like a mech suit. He's a robot mech monkey. He's like looking around. That's so cool looking. Okay, let's do this. What? Oh, the ability's still going. Look, it's like boom, 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 boom. It's kind of hard to aim. Look at that. It is a little bit difficult to aim. He shoots way slower. Guys, have you ever seen a tower that makes you shoot slower? Look at him go. Balloons are trying to get by? I don't think so. Whoosh! So this thing just does massive damage to Moabs. So this thing actually changes. So it becomes less powerful against normal balloons. Look at this. Look at this. Most of the time, the other balloons weren't able to get by. Now the other balloons are actually getting by relatively easily. Interesting. So let's go ahead. We're going to lock this guy in place. Look at that. So some of the balloons are actually pretty easy to... Oh, but he one-shots Moabs! That's why... What the heck? He one-shots Moabs. Did you guys see that? He actually each missile one-shots a Moab. So he becomes... Look at this. Look at this. So these balloons are pretty easy to go by. And most balloons seem like... Yeah, so it's not good against normal balloons. In fact, I'd say like it's relatively bad against normal balloons. So what we need is... He needs backup. He needs backup. We can lock this guy in place, and then we're gonna go ahead and we can just do that, right? In fact, and then we can get the laser shock. And then having both of these guys is gonna look. This guy's like shooting underneath this guy's legs. He's just like underneath. I'm like, yeah, look at that. He one-shots Moabs. And then we also have, look at this. Look at how cool that looks. That might be one of the most satisfying abilities to look at, guys. Like, that is really, really nice. Here, we can collect that. That gives us a lot of money. Let's get a bunch of them. I want to get them from like a bunch of different angles. So we can level this guy up, and it's relatively cheap. Like, it's not that expensive of a tower. Here we can go. We can lock this in place as well. And then look at this. Okay, that's so cool. Look at this. And then we need Let's get some more. All right, we need to save up a little bit of money. I want, what if we put, I need like one, let's put one Dartling Gunner way over here. Oh, I should have gotten the other path and see, wait. Let's sell this guy and let's see what the other path looks like. That's faster swivel and powerful darts. And then that should be, he's definitely going to be very, look how inaccurate it is. He's like going all over the place. He one-shots it. I can't get over how crazy that is. All right, let's get the Hydra rocket pods. It needs $5,000 for that. I like the fact that getting a T5 tower makes him weaker in one aspect, but stronger in another. Like, I genuinely can't express how much I like the fact that he becomes more of a niche tower, right? And by that, I mean, he objectively became worse at popping normal balloons, right? Like, he was missing balloons. Like, this awkward angle where he shoots like this and balloons kind of get around him, and it's relatively slow, and it doesn't like pop a ton of balloons. But like with a Moab, he just one-shots them. I love that change. I can't express enough how cool I think that is. I'm gonna put this guy here, and then I'm gonna lock this guy to shoot this way. Look at how crazy this looks. That's pretty crazy, guys, that we have all these rockets just flying all over the place. Once we get closer to round 80, what I would like to do is I'm actually gonna take off or sell all of these other towers, and I want to see just this Dartling Gunner versus the ZOMG, right? I don't want this, because I mean, look at this. This is a disaster. Oh, let's unlock all of these guys. Let's make it, I want all of these guys to follow like my mouse around. Is this guy overpowered? This guy seems pretty strong. Not gonna lie, guys. This guy seems incredibly powerful. It was getting a little too crowded. Okay, maybe we needed it to be crowded. No, it's fine. We did not need it to be crowded. It's fine. We still have like, we have $100,000. This is a relatively cheap tower too, which is nice. Like, you don't need a lot of money for this tower. This is definitely, so far, I think it's better for like normal, like just normal gameplay. The middle path seems to be really good so far. And then like, having problems. All right, just use our ability and then clean out literally all of the balloons. I like it. I like it a lot. I like the way it plays. I like the way this tower feels. It just, here we go. And it feels like this ability is off cooldown enough to make it really useful, right? It's just like, I'm going to hold on to this ability, and every time like balloons start getting by, because we all know the one fatal flaw that Dartling Gunners have is that, well, you can get into situations where you feel like you get very overwhelmed very quickly, and then you kind of just shut down, right? For example, like you look over here for a second, oh no, all these balloons are getting by, and then you just have the luxury just to spam this ability, right? We lost. Holy cow. That's what I get for not paying attention, guys. That's exactly what I mean, right? You get into this situation where it feels like you just get overwhelmed and you lose. So what's really nice is like, oh, oh no, I wasn't paying attention. We just use this ability and then it just cleans up for us, right? So I think that does a very good job of solving some of the problems that this guy ends up having. The ability feels really satisfying to use, especially the main guys. This guy's like, boom, boom. Holy cow, that's a lot. All right, we're fine. We're fine. Everybody calm down. Yeah, how many pops is this? He has 150,000 pops. So far, if I had to pick between one or two, what I like more, I actually like, they're both so different, it's really hard to judge which one I like more. In terms of overall satisfaction playing, it's still the Ray of Doom, just because it's the Ray of Doom, and it's just like, there's just something about that feeling of power of being able to drag your like cursor over, and then just like, oh my gosh, look at that, we dealt with that entire ceramic rush really easily. It's just that feeling of power though with the Ray of Doom, where you like move your mouse over and just everything melts. This guy, while each missile feels very, very powerful, he feels gumpy. He feels like he's supposed to be hitting big Moabs, right? He's supposed to be this very powerful guy that hits Moabs. And when you hit Moabs, man, it feels great. But like, this feels really bad. Like, normal balloons is just not good. Going up, oh, here, let's turn off auto start and use our ability. Yeah, so look at this like rainbow rush, right? He just doesn't deal good with normal rushes, because if we didn't have these other guys, we would just have a really, really bad time. Like, look at this. Some of the things are already like trying to get by. If we didn't have these abilities, we would not be doing that good. So the fact that we have this makes it way easier. There we go. You know, we can collect all of our money too. We have $160,000. Okay, so let's sell these guys. We don't need them. We don't need them. Yeah, we don't need any of that. We left for $200,000. So it's this guy versus a Moab. He's got no upgrades. He's got no, well, he doesn't have any buffs. He doesn't have any towers, village, brewmasters, or anything of the sorts. So let's see what he does by himself versus just a normal ZOMG. Is he going to be able to defeat it, and how powerful is he going to be? So I'm going to take off double speed, and I'm going to wait for it to come on screen, and here it is. So one dart. One dart almost broke it. Let's see. 2 shot, 3 shot, 4 shot, 5 shots. Took 5 shots to destroy it. Look at that. That destroys the ZOMG. But then all of these balloons afterwards is the problem. So you need to use this to kind of clean up. And then once you use this to clean up, it's super easy. So that helps out a lot. But this guy absolutely destroys Moabs, but he becomes relatively weak when he has to go up against other smaller balloons that are clustered up, and that's why you need to get the Ray of Doom. I want to see what the next T5 of this guy is, and if you guys do too, hit that like button. 20,000 likes shows that you guys want to see it, and I'll upload the next one tomorrow, guys. Let's see this. Thank you, Ninja Kiwi, for the awesome early access build. You guys are amazing. You're all beautiful, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more awesome content.